It's the JT Cho Show! On his own!
Just forgot to mention at some point. Rick got fucking absolutely smoked by Compton's Finest.
Oh no, I thought I forgot my dinners.
I was gonna say I got a bunch.
Well, welcome back to the JT Show. Mike's live, we're recording, we got everything taken care of. Episode 168 is today.
Yep.
Yeah. I forgot to look up the last time I uploaded the video. I want to say it's over 3 weeks ago.
I feel like it's got to be close to a month.
Yeah.
We just had a lot of shit going on. I
Like
got
what?
married.
Yeah.
That was one of the major shits that was going on. But a lot of people flying in, coming to hang out. Had my dad out here for a couple weeks. Little bro, grandma, little sister, older sister. A lot of people in and out of the house, so wasn't able to play video games or do the pod. Or I did squeeze in some golf though.
Yeah, of
Squeeze in
course.
some golf.
I mean, if I was going to hang out with you, it was definitely going to be for golfing, because originally I took that week off, not even knowing that it was your wedding weekend.
I didn't either. I was actually stoked to golf with you like every morning.
Yeah.
And then I realized my
Like,
dad
you're-
was going to be in town, and I was like, fuck.
We were going to have 36 whole days.
Yeah, it would have been really nice. But, poor planning on our part, I suppose.
Yeah, I'll just see what...
Wedding's been in the books for a year.
Not the date.
June 1st has been in the books for a year.
Gross.
Yeah. But,
2 weeks ago.
yeah, it was a good time. There was only like 30 people there. If you watch and you weren't invited, it's probably because you're not in Michigan. Yeah, so I didn't invite a whole lot of my friends from out of state because there was already more people than I wanted to be there that were invited. And I didn't want to add to that. And then, they would have had to have gotten a hotel because I didn't have any extra room for people and a bunch of shit. We didn't even have if we had groomsmen and bridesmaids, it would have been different because I feel like I only had 3 of my groomsmen there.
Right.
And that's including you.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I would have needed 8 because Chris had a million fucking people.
Yeah.
But, yeah, wedding was a good time. Everyone got real hammered. We gave out koozies. And,
Yeah, if you leave us a comment saying you want a koozie, we'll send you a koozie.
Oh, yeah, we'll send you a koozie.
First 5 people we'll send a koozie to.
Absolutely, yeah. I got a shit ton of extra ones, so I can definitely...
So if you want a koozie, just leave a comment and we'll DM you on YouTube or something.
Yeah, 100%.
Wedding koozies.
Wedding koozies.
So our last upload was 2 weeks ago. Today's June 7th, which is also, I learned today at Dunkin' Donuts, National Donut Day.
Nice, good to
So
know.
if you go to Dunkin' Donuts, they give you a free donut with your coffee. So they knew I was coming through because they had most of my other donuts ready.
I had them ready to go.
No, I was pretty upset though. I would have not ordered a breakfast sandwich from Dunkin' if I would
had
have
you
known there was a
yeah.
free donut that came with it. It came out hot. It came out
The donut
hot.
did?
Yeah. And I was like, I should have ate it, but I also have a hot turkey.
Yeah, I feel like a cold sub that was already warm is better to eat warm than a cold donut. Because cold donuts are still delicious.
Yeah. But then you warm up a Krispy Kreme in the microwave,
Oh, yeah.
and they're fantastic.
Sometimes you do it too long and it comes out and it's fucking naked. All the icing just melts off to the side.
I really want to get some gloves on and take a pack of Krispy Kreme and crush them into one,
Oh my
and then cut them into half and just take one bite of,
The donut lasagna.
yeah. It looks
the
so
layers
good.
of flavor.
It looks so good.
So they do that at the California State Fair for their Krispy Kreme In-N-Out burger. That's what they call it, but it's not really an In-N-Out burger. They do a sauce and shit with it, but they take two and they smush them together, and then another 2 smush them together, and then it's just burger in between them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just it looks like almost like what a melt would look like with sourdough bread 'cause it's so flat.
When that was popular, my parents actually made burgers out of donuts.
Oh, really?
At home, and they were so good.
They're delicious.
And my parents were like, "We'll never do that again," because
It's one of those things that you can just feel your arteries clogging.
I can't do
as
this
you
every day.
chew it. Yeah, dude. If you did that every week, it'd be terrible for your body. It's just like some of the worst things, like a bacon cheeseburger with donuts.
Yeah.
Like it's already a burger's already bad enough if you get it all dressed up. Like you can do a healthy way of burger, but it won't taste as good.
It's like when I went to my last doctor checkup, and I always tell myself, man, you need to start slowing down on X, Y, and Z because you're partying all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
Things like your cholesterol's good, your blood pressure's good. And I'm like, how?
You feel like Bert.
How? Exactly. But it's not
Yeah.
even like by a little bit. He's like, your cholesterol's too high. I'm gonna text you and tell you to fucking eat better. And then when he got the results, he called me and said, "You're fine." And I was like, "Fuck you."
When I went in, last time I got checked for that shit was like 4 or 5 years ago. But my cholesterol was like a tad high, but it was also during like the time of the year we were working outside and we were building this deck, and I was literally eating like a spicy burger every day for lunch for like 2 months before that.
Yeah.
But it wasn't high to the point to where it was like an issue, but it was high to a point where he was like, "Hey, it's a little high."
Yeah.
Like it was like a couple ticks in like the yellow.
Yeah.
And he was like, "I can hook you up with some pills to make it better, or you can just correct your diet." And then I told him what my diet was. He goes, "Yeah, you stop doing that, you're good." And I was like, "All right, cool. I should probably schedule a fucking checkup, figure out if I'm dying or not."
Yeah.
It's been a few years now.
Yeah. It doesn't take too long to get it over.
Yeah. I'll figure that out.
But June 7th, whose birthday did you pick out of the... If you're curious on whose birthdays there is, June 7th is a great...
June 7th is fucking loaded with celebrity birthdays.
birthdays.
Like, there's just a million of them. And
Million
they're all
good
fucking really good ones. Like, ones... I could only go with one because I won't get the chance to talk about them for another couple months. But I went with the man, the myth, the legend from Castle Rock, Colorado, turns 28 today, Christian motherfucking McCaffrey.
Okay.
And he turns 28 today, and he's been absolutely carrying my fucking my dynasty fantasy team for the last 5 years or whatever the fuck it's been. He's the only reason I make the playoffs every fucking year. Even the years where he goes down, he's still good for 23 points a game, which just so happens to be his fucking number.
Right.
So, yeah, he's the man. I'm putting $100. Christian McCaffrey anytime touchdown week 1 because it's gonna fucking happen. He scored a touchdown every week last year except for week 18.
Hey, get out of here, cat.
And he still ended up with like 20 fantasy points because he had like 170 rushing yards and 60 receiving yards and like 5 catches. He just didn't get in the end zone. They asked him after the game and they were like, "So do you feel bad for letting your team down for not scoring?" He goes, "Yeah, no, I just had an off week."
Shout out to Cat. Thanks for watching.
Oh, what's up, Cat?
Yeah, I got the good old chat pulled up on the phone.
Nice.
For my birthday, it was stuck between two people because one actor I really like
I think I know who you picked.
But the other actor I like more. I picked Bill Hader.
Dude, Bill Hader, Michael Cera?
Yeah.
I was looking at those two as well.
Carl Urban.
Oh, hilarious. It's also Michael Cera's birthday.
Yeah. Carl Urban from The Boys.
Which one's he?
He's the guy without superpowers who then...
Oh, the main guy.
The main guy.
That's not his name. Because he's
I was 90% sure it was Carl Urban.
That guy is because that guy is Meg Ryan and what's his name's kid. That's like Meg Ryan's son. Is the main guy, right? The guy that doesn't have powers.
Butcher.
Oh, Butcher, not Butcher. I'm talking about the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Butcher.
the kid is like Meg Ryan's son. Everyone was making fun of him because like nepotism got him his roles or whatever.
Yeah.
But like obviously nepotism got him in the fucking door. He's still a good actor because I very much enjoy him in The Boys.
Yeah, and The Boys comes out
in a week.
In a week.
So
if you're a fan of The Boys, Amazon, great show.
Yeah, I'm going to read off some of these birthdays real quick because it's fucking crazy. It is also Prince's birthday. Bill Hader, you said that.
Rest in peace.
Dean Martin.
Rest in peace.
Iggy Azalea. Michael Cera.
Ass.
Samuel Little, one of America's few black serial killers.
Wow.
It's Allen Iverson's birthday. Christian McCaffrey. AI.
Damn.
Dave Navarro, who is he's been in like a bunch of he was in Jane's Addiction, but he's like a guitarist. He plays with a bunch of fucking people.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the other one that was kind of weird? Oh yes, Sway Lee.
Okay, who's that?
He's a rapper.
Okay.
One of the SoundCloud guys.
Okay.
But he like kind of made it pretty big. But yeah, there's just a shit ton, and that's just like the first page. I'm not even going in. Oh, also Fetty Wap's birthday.
Fetty Wap, 1738.
Everyone wants to be Fetty Wap. Ain't nobody want to lose an eye though.
I just did 1738 like the widest person has ever said it in the history of the world.
You should have done the Douglas while you did that.
Maybe I should have said the left stroke just went viral.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
So I got a couple things written down that are pretty sweet. So I'm 90% sure it just happened last night, but Team USA they upset number 2 ranked Pakistan in cricket.
Yeah.
And everyone on TikTok was freaking out about it this morning. They're like, how the fuck we let USA get away with this? They just beat Pakistan at Pakistan's game.
Right.
The second most popular sport in the world, and it's like America's 25th most popular sport.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know we had 25 sports we played in America.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even know. I didn't know they were ranked like that. I know the top 5, but yeah, I thought that was fucking great. So go USA.
Yeah.
Just crushing them at our. I saw one of the comments was like, USA is doing sports side quests that don't even fucking matter.
Yeah. I saw my favorite TikTok of that is there's like 1 or 2 guys and they were just cranking home runs. I don't know if they're home runs, but they're like, it's called baseball, motherfuckers. And like, I don't know how the scoring works, but it was like 190 to 3.
So I think you get a point for making it to the other side and back.
Yeah,
so
and then you have
like
to
2 guys and they have to switch positions.
And if it gets to the pitcher, you can knock down the pins and you're
and then that's
but I don't know
the outs.
Yeah, but it was 190 to 3, and they were just jacking. And the weirdest thing about cricket is like in baseball, if it goes behind you, that's a foul ball, that's a dead ball.
Oh yeah, it's a 360 field.
It's a 360 field.
It's a big giant fucking octagon damn near.
Man, I wish these comments would update live on the phone because I have to get up and look at them all the way over there. So I don't know what it says, but yeah, dude, go America.
Yeah, go America. Did you see the guy that made the game-winning play for America? His last name is Taylor.
No,
and he wears number 8.
That's cool.
Which is funny because it's like number 8's my number.
Yeah,
but he was a black dude.
Okay.
And he just made like the sickest. It was one of the ones he like went to go check it down and it like bounced out to the side of him and he laid out for it, caught it one-handed, and it was like 5 inches above the ground.
That's why the rest of the world is lucky we have football. Because then these freak athletes that would regularly
they'd be playing cricket and soccer,
badminton.
You imagine Megatron as like a soccer goalie? Nobody's scoring on that.
No, his wingspan's the whole goal.
Yeah, I remember they did a like a thing on him. It was like one of the NFL Insider things, and they had him standing up. They did his wingspan and how far he can like do the side to side leaps in like under a second, and he can react in like 0.3 seconds with the width of a triple car garage. So like anything you throw at him, if he gets 1/2 second to look at it, he can get there.
Yeah.
And that's way bigger than a fucking soccer goal. You kidding me?
Have you seen all the celebrity soccer games that have been going on?
I did see Pat McAfee had a nasty assist.
Gross assist. And then Sketch played goalie for some.
Did he play well?
I think he got a couple saves. I think he got burned a couple times, but they're like, why is Sketch goalie? You can't even see.
Yeah.
But Pat's pass was crispy.
Yeah, well, he was, phenom high school soccer guy, but he just liked football a little better.
Yeah.
And he was like nasty with kicking a football 70 yards when he was in high school, so.
Yeah, Pat's versed enough with the ball that he can still put some English on it.
Yeah, and that's why it was funny seeing Pat make those tackles, because he does have a little bit of speed. He's not like, Lionel Messi fast, but.
Right.
He's still got a little bit of that soccer speed.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool to see. I did see, there's that chunky, he looks like Middle Eastern, but he's probably American. He's like one of the content creators, kind of like Psy. Anyways, they had him at one of like the celebrity soccer games, and he was like racing one of the guys that actually plays soccer, and he fucking smoked him. And he's just like he's built like me, but he just like smoked this kid that was like 120 pounds and like 6 foot, just like a big fast dude, like this tall slender dude, and he just smoked him, beat him by like 5 yards.
Yeah.
But I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, what we do need to do though is, do you have a California flag at your current house, or you need to order a new one?
I don't have it at my current house. The one that I had on deployment's wrapped up with my flag that I had on deployment. That's at my dad's house, but I'll just order like a new nice like canvas one because.
Yeah, we'll have to decorate the pod.
Yeah, because I think that would be perfect. Just get a couple of state flags up.
Yeah, hang the sword up.
Yeah, some other like sports memorabilia or some shit.
Our mugs.
The mugs, yeah, we got to get the mugs up. We'll do a little corner thing for the mugs.
Yeah,
that'd be nice for it. College football's coming out.
It is.
We got like a month and a week.
39 days away.
Yeah.
If you pre-order the deluxe edition,
which I will be doing,
which I will be doing,
$30 or whatever the fuck it is.
But you get Madden with it.
Yes, you do.
So,
which I get into my point why I fucking brought it up. so they don't have the high school games anymore,
Okay.
which kind of sucks, and everyone in the comments is butthurt about it. But they are bringing back the ability to bring your Road to Glory player into Madden Superstar, which I think is way fucking cooler.
Yeah.
Because even if you did play, like, you didn't get to play your whole high school career. You got to play like one half season. You got to play like
You get to play like
it
the
was like 2 regular season games and then the state playoffs.
Yeah.
And that was it.
It was
Which is like still pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it was like one final season game.
Yeah. And then state playoffs.
And then state playoffs.
Yeah. And so people in the comments are all butthurt about that, but the ability to bring it into Madden was the main reason I played that fucking game anyways.
Yeah. I played the game because I liked it more than that.
Oh, yeah, it was way more fun than Madden, and I didn't even understand, like, college football rules when I was playing it. Like, I knew the 1 foot in bounds thing was a thing, but, like, overtime rules, I didn't understand any of that when I was playing it back in, like, 08, 09.
Fucking overtime in college football, I think, is my favorite overtime format because it's not, hey, whoever scores the most points wins. Golf is probably, I think golf might actually be my favorite.
Golf's definitely the best overtime format because it's just sudden death.
Yeah.
1v1, go to the next hole, keep playing through.
Yeah, I think for
They
me,
don't leave till the sun goes down. Sun goes down. They might play one more hole, and then it'll be bright and early next day, 8:30 in the morning, tea time. Keep playing.
I think because golf's all you versus somebody else.
Yeah, well, it's an individual thing. It'd be like if there was like a tennis tournament, but everyone plays at the same time, and then it gets whittled down to 2 people.
If you had to draft one overtime event in any sport, like that was your favorite, probably what would it be?
I mean, first overall pick has to be golf.
I think
we have
like a specific overtime result.
a specific overtime result,
Yeah.
like a specific game where it happened.
Yeah,
The Patriots Falcons Super Bowl.
Yeah.
like that was fucking insane. 28-3, come
Yeah.
back, tie it up, and then
There's
destroy them in overtime.
there's a time in the 96 to 97, so this is the 97 playoffs, where it was Ducks. It was Ducks Red Wings.
Uh-huh.
The Red Wings swept the Ducks, but they played overtime in every single game. So at the end of 4 games of regulation, I don't know if we swept them. We might have lost one, but at the end of 4 games, we played the length of 6 games.
Oh
Because
wow!
we played
So many overtime.
and at one point, because growing up, the Red Wings were in the Western Conference,
Mhm.
so I was up. Well, I was 7, and my parents would be like, "You have to go to bed to school night," so you just sit at your door and listen to the TV. They were playing till like 1 o'clock in the morning, Michigan time,
Oh shit!
against Anaheim, and then
Was
scoring.
that in California then?
Yeah, that was in Anaheim. So like West Coast games were always super late, but probably one of the best golf ones was Tiger and Jim Furyk,
Oh yeah,
where they just
that was like prime Tiger too.
yeah, and then Jim hit a bad shot into the sand and then chipped it in.
Yeah.
And then there's another one where Jim could have won it and his putt lipped out, and then Tiger sank like a
20-footer or whatever.
yeah.
A tiger putt.
Yeah,
a tiger gimme.
So like those kind of playoffs, I'm like, dude, I hope this never ends.
There's been a lot of really good golf playoffs, but I wasn't really paying attention to them back then. So like my favorite one that I ever watched live was definitely Patriots Falcons Super Bowl because that was just crazy. The first overtime Super Bowl ever, and they were down by so much. I watched the replays of that and I tear up a little bit. It's just such a good game, dude. I almost wore my Brady jersey today because I was trying to find like my most like USA themed thing. I don't have any USA t-shirts.
I would have wore if we were gonna go with the USA theme, I would have wore my U.S. Women's Olympics hockey.
yeah.
Yeah,
That would have been a good one to rock today. We'll have to order some cricket jerseys if they actually win the thing.
that'd be hilarious.
That would be really funny. I'll rock a Taylor jersey.
I'll rock a Taylor jersey.
Let's have matching Taylor jerseys.
I got to get that sketch.
You get the away, I'll get the
I
home.
got to get that Tiger Zero sketch jersey.
Oh yeah.
I almost wore my Luka jersey today.
Luka?
Down 0-1.
Are they?
I got blown out by the by the Celtics last night.
Oh shit! Who you got winning that?
The Mavs. I hate Boston. I don't hate the Patriots because of Tom Brady, but fuck if I hate Boston, dude. I'm not.
Yeah,
even,
I mean the fans in the city are
Chara-
fucking ruthless.
I respect Chara for the Bruins. Never been a fan of the Bruins. Just one of those teams where like there's nothing that wants me to pick them. Like
Yeah,
I don't care about them. Don't care if they win or lose. I don't like seeing them.
I can jump on board hating the Red Sox though. Fuck the Red Sox.
I used to like the Red Sox.
I always hated the Red
when they
Sox.
had Johnny Damon.
I grew up playing. All my little league teams. I don't know how it happened, but
Mhm.
all my little league teams, I always played on the Yankees.
Yeah.
Like we were the little Yankees or whatever.
Mhm.
So I was always rocking Yankee shit from the time I was like 5 to like 12 when I stopped playing.
See, that's why I liked the Red Sox that year because Johnny Damon beat the Yankees, and then they won that year, 2004.
Yeah.
Also, I won a huge Gatorade bet. So if I lost, I'd have to go to Sam's Club and buy like a 32-pack of Gatorade and get Gatorade for the team.
Mhm.
But if I won, because I was the only person that picked Boston to win, and so I got 32 Gatorades.
Oh, nice.
Because
nice.
I was like, I'll take that bet.
It's like
everyone's
Gatorades for a
and
month.
then the coach was like, who's taking what bets? And they're like, all right, everybody who's got the Yankees on this side. And then it was just me and another coach picking Boston. And I was
Nice.
like, I fucking hate the Yankees.
Yeah.
But, you know, the Patriots, Tom Brady, I like. Johnny Damon, when he went to the Yankees, I hated him. But then he went to the Tigers, so I forgave him.
Yeah.
I mean, the Florida Panthers, too. They are in the... So right now, the NBA Finals, Mavs are down 0-1. Let's see for hockey real quick. Why is NCAA baseball higher on this list than hockey? And
I would imagine that baseball is more important than.
well, their World Series Cup, the College World Series is going on right now.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
so is it same for softball. There's been a lot of crazy softball plays.
I believe it.
Schedule
Every year there's a bunch of crazy fucking highlights.
Saturday, June 8th is game 1 with the Edmonton Oilers facing off versus the Florida Panthers. I'm going to be rooting for the Florida Panthers because they're an American team. Fuck Edmonton.
Fuck Canada.
And it'd be really cool to see Florida Panthers get a cup because they've sucked for most of my life.
This is Panthers Oilers.
They used to throw rats on the ice in Florida.
I believe it. We got them in abundance out there.
Yeah, I mean it was.
They throw live rats out there or what?
No, like
Imagine just taking a live rat and throwing it at a hockey.
like a rubber rat. It was to celebrate goals when they won a playoff series that season. So they just started throwing rats on the ice. So it's just one of those weird things where like we throw an octopus. Big rivalry that we had with the Nashville Predators. They threw catfish.
Oh, funny.
And then rats in Florida. There's been a couple different ones too, but
What do you think they do with all those octopus?
they just toss them
Just get rid of them.
because they're dead.
Yeah.
So like, I mean,
Yeah, they're not all that great to eat.
Unless
like,
someone takes it
an
home.
hour after they die. So
yeah, especially
yeah.
when it's been taped to some sweaty man's
Some
belly.
sweaty dude's stomach for
Yeah.
4 hours.
That's still one of my bucket list items.
Yeah.
Is to throw an octopus at the Joe.
I'll go with you, dude.
Yeah.
I'll go with you. I'm not going to tape an octopus.
I think
myself.
for that game, what we'll do is we'll buy 3 tickets. I'll have basically, I'll throw it, get kicked out, go to the opposite gate, come back with a different ticket, and then that's the one that's sitting next to you.
There you go.
Because I definitely wouldn't want to get
Miss the
kicked
whole
out.
game. Yeah.
Or even if I did.
Depends on how close the game is. It might be at the end of the game anyways. So
Yeah.
I'll just meet you out front.
Yeah.
I did see something else at the NCAA. It was that they're thinking about taking away walk-ons for college football.
I saw that.
I think it's a terrible idea.
Awful idea.
It's a terrible idea. There's been so many people that
Slipped through the cracks.
yeah, they're like game changers. Like Baker Mayfield, he was a phenomenal college quarterback. Not that great of an NFL quarterback, but he's one of the guys that's pretty notable to just be a fucking walk-on QB and just crush some shit. Sure, there's been a bunch of other guys that I don't know about, but
Right.
he's just the one that stands out.
Yeah, when I read that, I was like, you're kind of killing the vibe of college football.
I have one more NFL thing that I thought was hilarious. So Eli Manning, playing against the Vikings, he has more touchdown passes thrown to the Vikings defense than he does touchdown passes to his own players. So he's thrown more pick sixes than touchdowns against the Vikings.
Who is this?
Eli Manning.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
there's
GOAT. The 2-time Super Bowl winning quarterback.
the quarterback that's been on TV being compared to Aaron Rodgers this week because of C.J. Stroud. Because someone asked C.J. Stroud on a podcast or an interview, whose career or who would you rather have, either Eli Manning
Oh,
or
yeah, he
Aaron
wants the
Rodgers?
rings.
He goes, well, Eli Manning's got 2 rings.
You want the rings. That's everybody's goal.
I'd rather be Aaron Rodgers.
I'd rather be Eli. You want the 2 rings.
Do you imagine if you went home to your family friends and they're like, "Bro, you beat the Patriots twice
Yeah.
in the Super Bowl."
But I can't throw a touchdown pass against the Vikings.
Yeah, you cost Tom Brady 2 more rings.
I'm a hero to everyone else other than Patriots fans.
Yeah,
I'm
you'd
a
be
fucking national
boring.
treasure.
Teddy would come visit, and he'd be like,
Like, fuck you, dude.
"Dude, you're a piece of shit.
I'd be like,
I'm gonna go into your family like heirloom book and take his."
he only got one of them against Teddy though. So.
Yeah, but he'd go into your family heirloom book and take his friendship card out and be like,
He just pulls it out, rips it up.
"This friendship is null and void."
I'm alright with that. I got 2 rings.
You're right.
Yeah, I don't have as many as Teddy does, but I got 2.
What was change in pace? What was your favorite part of your wedding?
Probably after the it was really cool to see how nervous Chris was for the ceremony. She was pretty fucking shaky.
Hilarious.
But other than that, it was like probably after the ceremony when I got to change out of the monkey suit and just like kick it, drink, and eat food and smoke and just hang out with everybody.
Yeah,
That was probably my favorite part.
yeah. That's dope.
Yeah, that was it. Just kicking it with the boys. You rocking the Jedi robe was pretty sweet.
Yeah, they're sick.
Yeah, that was pretty dope. Those pictures turned out really well too.
I think maybe next big Star Wars release for something.
For something you want,
Yes.
not the Acolyte.
Not Acolyte. When there's like, hey, there's something huge coming out for Star Wars, I think that's when we'll dress like, I'll dress up
Yeah.
for the podcast in the robes.
I'm down.
I'll tell you,
I'll have to get a Chewie suit.
safety pins, or just get the belt.
I grow my beard out and have
You
the
just,
hair
get, you
down.
just get the T-shirt belt. It's
Oh
just like a
yeah,
t-shirt
I'll
with
just get the T-shirt thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be hilarious.
I'll do some eye black.
Yeah,
I'll just paint myself to look like Chewie.
yeah. You'll just wear a non.
Get some furry gloves or something, some Chewie
You wear a
gloves.
good mask, and your voice is muffled the whole time.
Yeah.
We'll have to like.
What's the line from Step Brothers? Mine's not movie quality, but that's okay.
But that's okay. Yeah. Other things that came back, like our podcast, Multiverse by Warner Brothers,
Oh yeah.
came back out. They pulled it offline because the player drop rate was crazy. It went from a lot to very little in a very short amount of time. So they took all the data. There's still some exploited characters. I've seen combinations. If you run 2 Bugs Bunnies and you hit somebody with a double safes, I've seen them go up to like 1,000 damage.
Ooh, please
um,
get bink.
Just being binked back and forth.
Damn.
And then they added Jason. They added the Joker.
Yeah.
But the list of characters that Foghorn Leghorn, I just want to hear him talk. And I did love last night when we were playing that LeBron James and Rick Sanchez.
Yeah. Every time I'd pass you the ball.
And play basketball with your grandson.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Rick.
Every time Rick would get hit by Superman, he's like, it's probably time to call Morty.
He's like, it's always an evil scientist.
Yeah, it's always an evil scientist.
You're like, fuck
I
you.
like the sound bites are pretty cool from that game.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to be playing a lot more of that. coming out, too.
Until July 16th.
Yeah, up until the shit comes out. Did you see the female John Daly?
I did not.
Oh, dude, she's great. She's great. So her name is Charlie Hull. She is an LPGA pro,
Okay.
and she's gorgeous. And she was out there at whatever fucking tournament she was in, just ripping darts
Mhm.
and throwing darts, just playing phenomenal. Charlie Hull, there she is.
Was she smoking darts?
She was smoking cigarettes, signing autographs, and not like ripping it like this, just like ripping it in her mouth, signing autographs with 2 hands.
The old John Daly.
So that's her.
Wow.
Very pretty girl.
Fantastic. I think I've seen her as a golfer.
Yeah. She's just a really good fucking golfer.
Yeah.
And there was a video. Let's see if I can find it real quick without wasting a whole lot of fucking airtime. There was a video of her just signing all these autographs, just ripping fucking smokes. So there's the good picture of it.
Wow. Fantastic.
She's just out there walking the course, playing the game the way it's supposed to be played. Oh, and then this is her signing autographs, just ripping cigs, signing autographs for the kids.
She's gonna be one raspy voiced old lady.
Yeah, yeah. Very, very pretty girl, and that is the female John Daly, and I think she's fucking great. She definitely takes my top spot now for favorite female golfer. She's better than Paige. Who's your favorite female golfer?
Not on the LPGA tour.
No, didn't quite make the cut.
No, but she does make a lot of golf content.
Nice golf content.
Yeah.
Is that her like main source of income?
I don't have. I don't have a Patreon either.
Okay.
So whatever her other account is, if it's like OnlyFish, if it's
We'll have to check it out, see if we can.
the Grace. I can't say her last name. It's like Char.
Okay.
What's her name?
I have no idea.
Oh,
That's why I asked.
God,
I
yeah.
have no idea what her fucking name is.
Let's see.
What do I do with my pen? It's right here.
Grace Charas.
Grace Charas.
If you've seen Grace Charas' Instagram, you've probably seen her swing a golf club before.
Yep, once or twice.
Yep. I
would
mostly
love for
watch.
her and Charlie hold a collab together on a golf video.
I mostly just watch her form when she's golfing. Like what a great form. Like
Great form.
Head
We'll have to
down.
put that up on the.
shoulders up. I mean like extension. Everything's right there.
Yeah,
That's the only.
everything's right there.
Grace, if you're watching this, your form keeps me going.
I bet it fucking does.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got one other golf thing. I know we talked about it before, but I feel like it needs to be mentioned on the pod. That 15-year-old Miles Russell, he earned the right to play in his first PGA tournament. He's going to be in the Rocket Mortgage Classic.
That's cool.
And,
Yeah, that's coming up soon.
Yeah, it is coming up soon. It would be cool if we can get out there to go see it just because veterans get free tickets. But if we don't make it out there, I'll definitely be watching on TV.
Oh yeah,
Just
I mean
'cause,
maybe we can
fucking
get out there on a
15-year-old.
Saturday.
Yeah, I'd be down to go up whatever day we can get out there. That would just be a fun time.
Yeah.
And then we get to walk the course, and maybe we'll play it at some point. I don't know how much it is to play, but
Right.
it would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so shout out Miles Russell. You're killing it, and I hope you beat everybody in your class other than Charlie Woods.
Yeah.
It's the only guy I want him to just fucking smoke him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we stay on golf. I got like a little bit of a cut stumper. It's not anything crazy.
Okay.
But I saw this thing the other day, and it was there's 3 bags with 3 clubs, and you have to break 100 using one of these 3 bags. And if you do break 100, you get $1 million. So which bag would you choose? Bag 1 is driver, 4-iron, 9-iron. Bag 2 is 5-iron, 7-iron putter. And bag 3 is 3-wood, 7-iron lob wedge. And you can look at them just so you can see which ones are which. But I think, me personally, I think I'm going with bag 3. Just because, like, I'll be able to putt with the 3-wood just fine. Like, I won't be able to make, like, some crazy putts, but I'd rather putt with a 3-wood than a fucking driver or a 9-iron.
I think I'm going bag 2.
I think you're going bag 2, you want the putter?
Yeah. Now,
Especially you, because you have your 5-iron will go like 5 or 220 if
Yeah,
you,
and I
if
would
you
just
step on it. But that
basically-
means all your drives are going to be 220.
yeah.
So, and that's if you hit them straight. And I feel like the 3-wood I'll be cool with. I can get the 3-wood down there about 250-ish, maybe some roll on top of it. But like, I don't know. I like bag 3. I don't know if I'd be able to break 100 with that. Maybe that would be a cool fucking video for us to shoot. See if we can fucking do it.
Yeah.
Just bring 3 clubs out to whatever course we
Pick
play.
bag 3. I pick bag 2.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Do
That'd be a fun fucking event. I'll save this so we can fucking
Do it.
so just so we can do it. But yeah, so that'll be a video coming out soon with a theater near you.
Yeah.
I did have one last football thing that I thought was kind of cool. So I learned some shit about Roman Wilson.
Mhm.
So he's from Hawaii.
Okay.
And when he went to high school, he was recruited by a high school that was on another island. So to go to the school, he had to fly to and from school. He had to island hop to get
Hilarious.
there. So every day of his high school career, he was on a flight like 4 hours before class or 2 hours before class, whatever it was, and would fly to the island, get a ride from the airport to school, go to school, hit football practice, and then fly home.
Maybe he's doing homework on the planes.
That's what I would have been doing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably like a 45-minute flight at the most because
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just a little
true.
island hopper. So he's probably just on there just ripping his
Probably
homework.
like a 30-minute flight.
Yeah, it's probably not even much because it's just a little
Yeah.
island hopper. But I would imagine he's in his seat for about 45
I
minutes.
just imagine his dad also looked for a boat.
Yeah, but like traversing the ocean every morning, it probably just made more sense to
Probably way
fly,
longer.
and he probably got some type of flight card or something like that. Probably
Yeah.
just racked up a shit ton of miles on top
It's probably
of
like
it
a
too.
Hawaii Island hopper pass.
Yeah, probably something like that. And then the school might have sponsored him to do it because, he was recruited to go to the school anyways. So maybe they gave him like free tuition and they would comp some of his flights or something like that.
Right.
But I was thinking about that. I was like, imagine going to like his prom. Like he picks you up in his fucking,
Plane.
like a Spirit jet.
Or like you fly on a plane with him to his high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He takes you to prom on a fucking Hawaiian Airlines
Yeah.
flight. Like that's kind of fucking cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, but yeah, I thought that was interesting. So he's used to some fucking adversity,
Yeah.
I guess, and he's playing for the Steelers now.
Mm-hmm.
And I did see someone talking about Steelers, how good they are at drafting wide receivers because they went through like all of them that they had drafted over the last like 20 years, and there was only one of them that wasn't like a Pro Bowl caliber player.
Damn.
And I can't remember who that guy's name was, but there were dudes like, remember Mike Wallace? Mike
Yes.
Wallace was pretty fucking nasty for him back in the day. They drafted Juju, which, he's not that great
And
anymore.
AB.
They drafted AB, Santonio Holmes,
Claypool's a little let down.
Hines Ward.
Mm-hmm.
Claypool was the one that wasn't he was like the shittiest one
Yeah.
on the list. And he wasn't even like that bad. He was just a guy.
His ego got overinflated without proving himself kind of first.
Yeah, well, because like Juju played under AB.
Mm-hmm.
And so he got to learn under AB. And then when Juju was like kind of taking over that number one spot as a Steelers guy when AB got bounced out of town,
Mm-hmm.
they brought in Claypool. And Juju was like big on TikTok. So Claypool was big on TikTok and he had a bunch of followers because,
Who's the dude that went to the Bears from the Steelers? I might not know. It might not have been the Steelers. No, that's somebody else. Never mind.
Fields went from the Bears to the Steelers.
Yeah, no, I thought there was a wide receiver that went to the Bears from the Steelers, but no, that was from the Eagles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was AJ Brown.
Yeah, AJ Brown. But yeah, so all the wide receivers they've drafted have been fucking phenomenal. So it just makes you think like maybe Roman might be that guy, even though he's not like the biggest dude, he's not the fastest dude. He just might be. He might throw up 9,000 yards in a career.
Maybe.
He might.
Maybe.
You don't know. They're pretty good. They're pretty good at hitting on wide receivers.
Yeah. And they signed that guy that got released by the Lions, and then he was on the manhunt for the month.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And then it's because the woman dropped all charges.
Yeah,
And the NFL goes, we don't need to investigate anything. And so he's kind of just floating on
If
through.
it was Tom Brady, there would have been a year-long investigation.
Yeah. They would have spent $20 million
$20 million.
easily.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Brady roast. I don't think we've done one since the Brady roast.
I think we did.
Did we?
I think looking at last week's videos, we started off last week with Welcome to the Roast of Tom Brady.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The roast was fucking fantastic.
Yeah, that was good. And then probably one of my favorite things that happened over the kind of 2-week break that we took from podcasting. It was like Monday night of this week,
Uh-huh.
and you're like, "Hey,
Oh yeah.
hey, what are you doing? It sounds like you're running." And I was like, "Yep." And this is like, I don't know, 8 o'clock at night because it was 90
It's
degrees.
fairly late. Yeah.
And you're like, "Oh, I'm drunk. Come over and play euchre." So I was like, "Fine, but I'm not staying past 11." And then it was like 12:30 when I left. And I was like,
Stay till
"Motherfucker,
fucking 1 a.m. playing.
motherfucker got me to stay out till 12:30 on
On
a
a
goddamn
school
school
night.
night, man."
Was my dad's like last night in town. He hadn't played euchre in years.
Dude, I
really
should
appreciate you coming
realized
over.
that we should have been playing at your wedding.
I was going to break out like tables to play cards in. Like I was gonna bring them inside the garage.
Yeah.
But then like you took everyone that played euchre other than like,
Yeah,
my
if
dad,
there
'cause
would've
everyone
been-
else was from like Jersey.
Yeah, if you would have like get euchre, we probably would have been out there till midnight.
Probably. And I was gonna bring it up, but by the time I found out Joe was like on his way,
Yeah.
it was already like too late. And I was gonna be like, dude, invite Joe and Lauren, let's get some fucking euchre going, see if they want to come out and play some fucking cards.
Yeah.
But it's all right. I wanted to do like a big euchre tournament, and I did the math on it. I think we had 8 people all together
Yeah.
that played, which would have been cool. because that meant we could have had a couple games going at the same time, and then do like a $20 per person buy-in or something like that, and then winner takes all. Yeah, just make it a little fun. It's wedding day,
Right.
but it didn't happen, which is cool. I did get to play euchre with my dad thanks to you. My dad did give Scotty a crash course, and
I would have
Scotty
been playing.
played,
I would have been playing all week if I would have known.
Wasn't really thinking about it.
Yeah.
There was a million other things that I had going
I would have
on.
invited my dad out.
Yeah, he probably would have came out
We
too.
could have played Battle of the Dads.
Battle of the Dads, dude. I don't know. The way my dad taught Scotty how to play, Scotty might be a fucking decent player.
Yeah.
Because Scotty, he wasn't like playing, like he was playing a little fucked up, but like it was the kind of fucked up to where you're like, I don't know, he's new, he might be fucking up.
I mean, new people like that, they play.
Well, there's one way or the other that new people play. They either
Aggressive
play
or
really
passive.
fucking aggressive or really passive.
Yeah.
And sometimes when they play really aggressive, which happened with Scotty, he reneged a couple times.
Yes.
Which we let one of them slide, because everyone gets one.
We let two of them slide.
We did let two of them slide, but it wouldn't have mattered because we got smoked the last game anyways.
Yeah.
But we did take 4 points from him for it, and
Yeah.
my dad was real upset about it. 'Cause he's like, old man noises.
Yeah.
But he played really aggressive and pretty fucking well for his first time ever playing the game.
Yeah.
And I guess he's got a decent mind for cards, and he's all stoked about it. He wants to get like a nice felt table to play cards on out in that dining room area because we never fucking eat there anyways.
Right.
So that'll just be like the nice little like card room, great lighting, good fucking airflow.
Yeah, that's the whatever table that I make / design for D. It might not even be like a deep table. It might just be like a nice table for cards, but it's a big enough for D.
I want to do one of those ones that's like it looks like a nice dining table, but then you pull
take
the
off-
top off. And
Yeah.
it sinks down like a craps table almost.
Yeah.
And we could use it for like D&D. We could use it for cards. We could use it for whatever the fuck we want to use it for.
Yeah.
Be a nice fucking poker table.
Mhm.
Get those little attachments that they go in, like the little wood.
Like
fucking-
Pepper built his, and his is nice.
Yeah, Pepper's got a nice one. Pepper's decent at following blueprints.
Yeah.
Which I do want to find one. So I did the math on it, and I think if you go with like a cheaper wood, like something that you can like, make look nice, if you sand it down, I think I can build a table like a little bit bigger than that
Mm-hmm.
for like less than $200.
I'm
And that's like with
gonna move that outside table to the inside, and I'm gonna take off
picnic bench.
table. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take off all the wood from the top, and then put a
Put like
nice.
a nice top on it.
Well, no. Then that start it like put a nice big thick flat slab.
Oh, like a butcher block top or something.
And then little sides, and then
like that.
and then have
That's not
that.
a bad idea for the table I build. I could do butcher block edges around like the frame. It'll
Yeah.
be butcher block all the way around because that'll
Mhm.
give me enough space to like miter in between to make those little slits that
Because
stuff slides
those
in.
legs are 4x4s, so they'll
Yeah,
hold anything.
they
And
will. Yeah,
so then just basically have that space over there to do it in. And
it's not a bad idea. I'll have to look into that.
yeah, because that table's still nice, it's sturdy, but the top boards are warped because of all the rain.
Yeah,
So just bring the table, get rid of all the top boards, and
yeah.
just do it to it.
I saw. I was listening to Bad Friends the other day. I don't know why this popped in my head right now, but they named that episode "Life of Poon."
Mm-hmm.
So they were looking at like these crazy stories that like Asians have done because they were talking about Asian excellence or whatever, and they had like a big argument. It was like there's more funny black people than there are funny Asian people, and Santino was like, there's like 7 funny Asians. That's it. And then Bobby literally named 6 funny Asians, not including himself. He goes, there it is. You just named all of them, plus you. And then they looked at a list, and there was like 4 people on the list, and Bobby wasn't even on it.
Damn.
But there was this one guy they brought up for Asian excellence, and I don't know his full fucking name. He was some Korean dude or Chinese dude, and his last name was Poon, like Poon.
Mm-hmm.
And he got lost at sea, and he holds the record for being alone at sea and surviving. He was alone at sea for like 136 days or something like that in some raft that he built
Wow.
like at sea. The dude killed a shark with a jug of water.
How?
Bonk.
Oh, it was. Oh, wow.
It like came up, and he just fucking whacked it. And then he yoked it up onto his thing and used whatever he had, like cut it open, and that's what he was eating.
Sushi.
Just freshest shark he'd ever had in his life. And he was, because he didn't have like a whole lot of water,
Yeah.
he would conserve it. What he would do is he would mix his jug of water with bird blood. And that's what he drank for fucking 100 whatever days.
That's why.
Fucking insane.
Bird blood.
Yeah, and he was just sitting there out at sea. So the one producer they had made a joke. He's like, "Oh, it's the life of Poon."
Yeah.
And they were like, "We should we should write this movie, and then Bobby can play Poon. And they just had all these things. They're like, so what do we have for what do we have for like how like what does he use to like revitalize himself? It's got to be something cool that we can market. And the guy was like, have him use Tang. And they were like, oh, Poon Tang. And they're like, did you think about that the whole time? He's like, I wrote that down immediately. It's like, we've been talking about this for 30 minutes. I've been just sitting on it.
Hilarious.
And then Bobby's like, I'm done with you. You're too good today. Just shut up the rest of the show.
That's funny.
Yeah, so Life of Poon. Shout out Poon, because he's a real one. He died in New York in like 2012 or something like that.
It's wild.
At like 70 something. Like, it's crazy. He could survive at sea for a fucking almost a full year, but couldn't survive New York.
Yeah.
Died in Brooklyn.
It's the real jungle.
Yeah, Life of Poon.
Shout out to Poon.
Classic.
If I had a beer, I'd drink it.
Yeah, I got some water. That's about it.
Right.
I think that's just about all. Oh, I think this happened like a couple months ago, but the guy that did the Super Size Me documentary,
Mm-hmm.
his name, I had to write it down because I didn't know what it was, Morgan Spurlock.
Yeah.
He died from cancer at 53.
Wow.
Yeah, cancer got him. I don't know if it was caused by his month-long
I'll have to
McDonald's
look up
run,
what
but
kind of, yeah.
yeah, we'll see if it was, because if it was,
Colon?
if it was colon cancer, might have been McDonald's.
I mean, McDonald's. What was the dude's name?
Morgan Spurlock. Morgan Spurlock. Morgan Spurlock. I don't know what kind of cancer it was, but it was cancer.
Let's see. He was 53. Complications of cancer.
Yeah, so it's colon or prostate cancer. They fucking.
Let's see. 25 pounds. Blah, blah, blah. What kind?
What kind? What kind?
What kind?
If I were to bet, I'd say it's not colon cancer, just because like a lot of people that have that, if they catch it pretty early, you can just kind of like live with it because it's so like it doesn't grow super quick. Because like what's his name, Cheech or Chong, can't remember which one of it has it. It might be Cheech has colon cancer. He was talking about it when he was on Rogan's podcast, and he's like, yeah, the doctor said by the time it would affect me, I'd be like 120. So I'm just not gonna fucking worry about it.
Well,
Unknown cancer.
no, I just read something else about his career that we're just not going to mention.
Oh no, is it something bad?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, but rest in peace.
Okay, rest in pieces, maybe.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else. I haven't had a grandma's McFlurry.
Neither have I.
My Hero will do a recap at the end of the season.
It's been pretty fucking heat so far.
Pretty good.
We got some good shows to watch coming up. We got The Boys next week.
Mm-hmm.
Talked about that, and then on the 16th is House of the Dragon.
House of the Dragon.
It's another good one, and then a little later on after that, there's like The Bear, which I'll end up watching with Chris at some point because The Bear is fantastic too.
Haven't started it.
Oh, really? It's really good. It's a good watch.
Yeah, no, it's on my to-do list.
Yeah.
But I just haven't gotten around to it.
It's a good watch. I'm gonna start grinding One Piece like right when I get home after this because I don't have anything to do the rest of the day. I already did all my cleaning at the house. So
One thing I forgot what Bethesda does is I don't know if they do it with all the games or some of the games they do, but in Fallout, instead of just having your total hours played, as soon as you hit 24 hours, this is 1 day played.
oh,
So now
funny.
for 1 day of my entire life, I played Fallout 4.
Play Fallout, and that's all within the last like 2 months.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
So I think I'm at like 1 day and 8 hours.
That's pretty good.
What I don't want to look up too much about it, but I really do because I think I'm getting kind of near the end.
Where are you at? I can tell you if you're close.
So right now there's a mission to where I have to unite either everybody or just go to the last mission. But basically, you get told that you go to the cave that's way outside with the guy who's the super mutant scientist, and
Yep.
he's like, hey, go take care of this. You can bring as many people as you want, or you can just fuck.
So you're right there at the end then. So
Yeah.
you're either gathering up all the troops
Yeah.
or going to fight the last battle.
But there's this really cool side quest that I picked up randomly, listening to distress signals, but I can't complete it until I win on because I didn't do anything with the Brotherhood of Steel.
Oh.
because I was like, I don't really like the main guy. He kind of sucks.
Yeah, he does.
And so to unlock the person that gives you the mission, you have to start the Brotherhood of Steel. So,
Brotherhood of Steel.
so I'm doing it
Yeah,
regardless.
start the Brotherhood of Steel.
So my main goals right now is to complete the Brotherhood of Steel. Figure out where the fuck Mothman is though. Is like my next,
Yeah.
because I don't want to look up anything about it. I know that the allure. It's actually a really really cool Magic the Gathering commander.
Oh, really?
You put rad counters on everybody.
Oh, that's
with
cool,
them.
that's
so
cool.
like, and they do different stuff. But Mothman and is the way it's really cool. But I really want to find like where he's at in the game because I've seen like a clip or two on YouTube or on TikTok. But yeah, that's and then after that, after all those good shows, we can watch Fallout.
Yeah, I haven't even touched Fallout yet. I heard it was really good. I heard even people who have never played the game thought it was pretty good. So kind of like Last of Us, the TV show.
Also, they released a thing over the last week that said season 2 coming out as soon as possible, and they're already filming. I do believe they're already getting everything ready.
For Fallout.
Yeah, because they're
Yeah.
like, we don't want to make people wait 2 fucking years for a show.
Oh, I did see something. I didn't write it down because I forgot to. They are currently filming Happy Gilmore 2.
Yep.
Like as of right today, they're filming scenes right now, and obviously Adam Sandler's in it, but also old boy,
These seem
his homie that got like too fucked up doing stand up. I can't remember his name. Schwartzen.
oh yeah, Nick
He's
Schwartzen.
going to be in it too,
Hilarious.
which I thought was really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then hopefully Drew Carey's in it. Because if Drew Carey's not in it, I riot.
and Ben Stiller.
And Ben Stiller's got to be in it too. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of cool seeing everything.
Yeah, hopefully there's like
that's gonna break records on Netflix when it drops.
that's gonna be a movie where when I plan to go see. Oh, it's on Netflix.
Yeah,
When it releases, I think I'll watch Happy Gilmore 1, and then I'll watch.
we can
Happy
do a
Gilmore-
watch party if you
Yeah.
want. We'll do it on the 85 incher, dude.
Dude, it on the projector.
Oh
outside.
yeah, dude. Oh, outside by the fire.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
When do you think it'll release?
I mean, if they're filming it right now,
Probably not till next year.
yeah, probably. I would guess not till at least summer of next year. So we probably got a good 12 months
Yeah.
before it comes out. I could see a June 1st release date, which would just be.
They're like,
great
we're
for
done
me.
filming. You're like, this is all CGI.
I'd be so
Right.
mad. But no, I hope it's really good. I hope they take their time with it. I know they pump out those Adam Sandler movies like they're fucking hotcakes, but I hope this one they really get into it and they make it really funny. And maybe if it's an Adam Sandler timeline, maybe they got like 2 months of filming, and then after that they just send it right to the editors, and
Yeah.
maybe we get it by Christmas this year, which would be fucking crazy.
Then we'll watch it.
We'll have to see when did the first one release. I don't even know. I guess I'll Google it real quick.
96.
Well, like what time of the year? Because that would be kind of cool.
I didn't see it in theaters.
Neither did I. I saw it on VHS.
I was too young.
Happy Gilmore release date. So it came out February 16th. So maybe they're shooting for a February 16th release date.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool because that would be 96. That'd be 19 years later. If they did it, or no, that'd be 20 years later on the dot, right? Because it's 25 right now. It's 2025 right now, right? No, it's 24 right now. So it'd be 19 years if they released this February.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. 19 years to the day.
Mm-hmm.
I would enjoy that. I like that timeline too. That would be ideal for everyone.
Yeah, man, I hope it's good.
It's got to be good. It's got to be good. I think it's going to be great. And I don't know how they're going to spin it. I don't know what the storyline's going to be. I know we pitched a couple of cool things last year of like how cool it would be if he was like, long drive champion of the world, and then there's like a new guy coming up and it's just Bryson DeChambeau trying to take his thing. I hope they make Happy go back on tour. And like Shooter's there, but he's just like an announcer because he's like old and decrepit now.
Yeah.
But he comes out of retirement to play against Happy because he knows Happy's weakness.
Or like he's been playing on the senior tour.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
he qualifies.
yeah.
Like, who qualified? I did. Piece of shit. Hey, piece
Yeah.
of shit.
And I'm playing for Chubbs.
Yeah.
I've
I just won, and I was playing for Chubbs.
Yeah.
I'm playing for Chubbs.
been playing for Chubbs for 19 years.
Yeah.
All you've been doing is hitting drives.
He's like, I just retired.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Maybe he owns like all the local subways.
That'd be
He owns
hilarious.
all of them.
That'd be really funny.
I like that a lot. Yeah. That'd be cool.
Okay, gang.
That's a pod. Thanks for stopping in, Kat.
Not you, Harry.
Not you, Harry.